What's up guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing, welcome back to another zombies video where today for you we are looking at the story of Fluffy, the story of the Hellhounds. First off, I just want to say thank you all so much for the support on the previous story of videos. It has been absolutely fantastic to see that you guys are really enjoying these videos. And also, we have hit 250,000 subscribers, a quarter of a million. I honestly can't thank you guys enough. So anyway, here we are with today's video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed. Let's go on to the next big goal of 500,000 subs. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Enjoy. In the 1930s, when Group 935 was first formed by group leader Dr Maxis, he had a mission which was to improve the conditions of human living. He was going to do this by using a newly found meteor full of element 115. And he believed this newly found power source, 115, was going to help him do this. Maxis, Richtofen, and the other Group 935 members used 115 to create new weapons, equipment. They even used it in the build of the MDT teleporters. Without this 115 power source, the teleporters would not work. Group 935 used 115 for absolutely everything. But soon enough, they would run out of funding, and so needed to go to the Nazi party to ask them to help. Group 935 and the Nazis signed a deal in which the Nazis would provide funding if Group 935 would provide them with the weapons that they required. Maxis, whilst also experimenting with 115, this time on humans, managed to create a zombie, and the Nazi party, seeing a potential in this, told Maxis that he needed to create an undead army for the Nazis. This was part of the deal he signed, and Maxis got his funding to carry on with the projects at Group 935. But because Maxis was so busy with his work at Riese, he brought his daughter Samantha along with him. Because Samantha's mother died at a very early age, Samantha got lonely, and so Maxis took Samantha with him everywhere he went. He took her along when he went to Riese, he took her to Riese and Drache, he took her to every location that he would go. And even though he wouldn't let her in the labs when he was doing the experiments, Samantha was still safely waiting for him wherever he went. But that still meant Maxis couldn't be with her every second of the day. Still having to do his experiments, even though he took Samantha along to his workplace with him, he would still have to leave her alone at Riese. And so Maxis, still not realizing he was neglecting Samantha, Richtofen, behind Maxis's back, started experimenting on her. He took Samantha away into the labs, away where no one can see, and experimented on his daughter. This, of course, made Samantha unhappy every day, and she no longer wanted to go to the workplace with her father. She no longer wanted to go to the Riese because she was scared of Richtofen. But Maxis didn't know this. He perhaps thought she was crying because she was lonely. And so, in ignorance, Maxis brought her a dog.
Now, you must be very diligent with her, Samantha. Owning a dog is a great responsibility.
Yes, Father. Oh, I love her.
You must feed her every day and walk her, and be very careful when you play with her. You know she's going to have puppies.
Really? Can I keep the puppies too, Father?
We'll see, Samantha. One step at a time.
He brought her a dog named Fluffy. He wanted to buy her this dog because he thought that it would keep her company while she was on her own at the Riese facility. And it worked. As time went on and Maxis and Richtofen continued to do experiments on 115, the zombies, the Wonderwaffe, the teleporter at the Riese facility, things weren't going exactly to plan. And the teleportation experiments that Maxis and Richtofen were doing weren't going the way that Maxis wanted them to. And so one day, they decided to change up their experiment. Instead of trying to teleport people or walnuts, they decided to teleport Samantha's dog, Fluffy. Maxis and Richtofen put Fluffy in the teleporter, they locked the door, and then teleported her, hoping she would return through the mainframe.
Initiating test number 6. Subject is within test chamber. Activate power. Damn it, Edward! Did you set up the device correctly?
Yes, Doctor. As per your specifications.
If you had done it to my specifications, then it would have worked, wouldn't it? As usual, you're incompetent and...
What? Do you hear that, Doctor?
Quiet, you fool! Test number 6 is a failure, but the experiment has caused some kind of electrical port energized within the chamber.
Well, open the door! Doctor, I don't think... Open the door! Now!
But something went badly wrong. The dog did return. Maxis and Richtofen could hear the dog return in the mainframe teleporter, but she sounded different. She seemed to be growling. And so suspiciously, Maxis and Richtofen opened the teleporter door to see what was behind there, and what they saw was a dog. A dog that resembled nothing of Fluffy. What they had created was the Hellhound. Fluffy had turned into a evil, demonic, zombie-eating version of herself. When she got teleported, although we don't know exactly what happened to her or where she went, whether the 115 being used to power the teleporter somehow leaked and infected her, you can hear from the radio that she doesn't return straight away, so maybe she was teleported to the ether. Since that has a link with 115, she was infected there, and then seconds later returned back to the teleporter, and while she was gone, something happened to her, causing her to become infected. And when she returned, her body, her cells were now infected with 115, turning her into the Hellhound. Suddenly, Samantha walked into the lab and saw what her father had done to her dog.
Daddy, what are you doing with Fluffy?
Damn it, Samantha, I told you never to come in here. Edward, get her out of here. Yes, Doctor.
What's wrong with her? Daddy, what did you do? Fluffy!
Come back here, Samantha! Stop her! Easy. Come here, Samantha. Good girl, Flossie. Gently, Samantha. That's not Flossie anymore. We must get out of here. What? Edward, what are you doing? Open the door! Edward, open this door now!
I'm scared.
Don't go! Stay by me, Samantha! Goodbye, Dr. Maxis.
She started crying and said, "Daddy, what have you done?" Fluffy, no longer being the dog that Samantha knew, now being a demonic version of herself, started growling. Samantha got scared and ran into the corner of the teleporter. Maxis chased after her, but now this meant Maxis and Samantha were cornered. As the Hellhound Fluffy approached and cornered both Maxis and Samantha in the teleporter, Maxis told her not to cry, don't be scared, but that isn't Fluffy anymore. Richtofen saw this as his golden opportunity, wanting to get rid of Maxis and Samantha for a very long time because he grew to hate them. He saw this as his golden opportunity, and so locked the teleporter door and teleported Maxis, Samantha, and the dog away. Richtofen thought this would kill them, however, he was wrong. Maxis would be teleported to a temple where he would then be brought to the moon by Dr. Groff to tell his daughter Samantha, who had ran into the MPD after being teleported to the moon. He was to tell Samantha to come out, but what he actually told her was to kill every member of Group 935, and because of this, Maxis was killed. So with Maxis dead, Samantha now in control of the zombies. As for the Hellhound Fluffy, she was teleported to the ether, where because she was pregnant, in the ether, she had her children. Fluffy's puppies were born, but because of the 115 infecting and because of the powers in the ether, this meant Fluffy was able to reproduce multiple times. Being pregnant in the ether meant the number of Hellhounds there was now unlimited. And so Samantha, being in control of the zombies, fulfilling her dad's wishes, wanting to kill every member of Group 935, ordered the zombies on Earth to attack Riese and kill Richtofen and the crew. She also sent Fluffy, her Hellhound, and her other pups who had now grown up to attack Richtofen and the crew as well. She sent them to Riese, she sent them to Shino Numa. She would spawn the dogs in and order them to attack the crew. Because Samantha was inside of the MPD, and the MPD was a gateway to controlling the ether's energy, this meant Samantha could now control anything linked to the ether and 115. Hence why she could control the zombies, and hence why she could now control Fluffy and her puppies. And ever since Riese, Fluffy has still been trapped, still infected, and still a Hellhound along with her other pups. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. That was the story of the Hellhounds. It's a short one, but a lot of people have been asking me to do it, and it's definitely a good one to go back and recap on and see what you guys think. So there we go. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for 250,000 subscribers. By the way, I think tomorrow, hopefully I can get it up tomorrow, I have a really cool entire storyline video, which will be about 6 minutes long, but it's different from anything I've seen before. I'm really hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it. So leave a like rating if you're excited. Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss that and you stay up to date with the latest videos. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.